Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alama Yabami. So on today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to create databases and how to query databases on VS Code, Virtual Studio Code. So you don't need to install anything on your PC for this. All you just need is to have installed a VS Code. So you need to add the Virtual Studio Code. So with that, let's get started. So when you open your Virtual Studio Code, you can easily press the Control Shift X, that is the shortcut key for extension market. So you just click press that, or you can just click on the icon, extension icon, and search SQLite. So when you search your SQLite, you get different options. So click on the top one, which is the SQLite. Click on that, then install. So you see install button here, then you can click the install. So after you've clicked the install, you get these two options: disable or uninstall. So because I already have mine installed, so I won't do that here now. So after that, you can go back to your file explorer, then you can start querying. So now before you can start querying, you need to add a database for you to query. So now let's add a database. You can easily do that by pressing Ctrl Shift P, which is the shortcut for command palette, or you can easily go to view, command palette. So you can just press open database. You type SQLite, then open database. So now let's choose database from file. So let me locate where I think I have an archive operation. Okay, so let's see. You can see, look at the file explorer here. You already have the database opened. So let me see. Okay, I have two tables there. So now let's start to query. You can click here for new query. We start a new query. So we're using the SQL database. So if you don't have this, you have nothing here, you can easily right click here, use database. So when you click on this use database, then you locate to your file again that you want to use database. So I want to use the one I just opened. So now in case you don't have anything here, so now let's write sometimes. Let me say select. So select everything from, sorry, I think I have, okay, results. So now let's run this query. Okay, so now let's run the query. Okay, so we've gotten our query. So you can easily export what your result. You can export to CXV and save it on your on your directory. So let's write another query to get some things. Let me say I want to select just passenger ID, passenger, get the from results to CSV, just the top 5. Just want the top 5, limit 5. So that's how I select, because I just want only this to run. So you can see this is my result for that. So that's that with querying. You can try it out. It's very good for practicing your skills, your SQL skills. So you can easily use it for practicing, doing some coding some data on that. So let's try to create a new database now. So you can do that easily too by going to your new file, pressing Ctrl N. So let's create new file, select language. So here I'll press SQL. So you can see this SQL pick the table. So you get new untitled. But before you can have the database, you need to control save. So now let's control save in my this is my working directory. Let me say test database. Just go to database. So let me save. So I should have it somewhere here. So you see, I have it here. I have the database here. So before I can open that, I need to close this. Okay, I don't want to have to, I can't have two database on it. So let me just close this. So I've closed that, close this. So now I can open from here or try to click on press the Ctrl Shift SQL, then open, or you can open from here easily because you already have your working with your on your file directory. So just open the database. You can see it is here. So nothing is here yet, so we'll try to create table and add it there. So now let's see if we have it. We don't have, you can see we don't have any database used. So here you can see let me just click on new query as well. I should start new query. So okay, I have test database, or you can just say use this database. So I should get this. So I'm not using this particular database. So let me pause the video and write some queries. So I've written this query, create table, and I'm creating new table for this database. So let's try to run this. So it is right click. You can press right click, or you can still go to, let's click on Ctrl Shift P to run the database, to run the query. See, you can get the shortcut key there. So I already run this database. You can see it gave me an output here. So let's see. Okay, we don't have anything, but let's refresh and open now. Oh wow, so we have our database here. So let's here we can see the schema of what we just created. I created name, character, say ID and stuff. So now I have my database. So now let's try to add table to the let's add values to our tables. So let me pause. So I've already written that. So let me just select this and run only this particular query. So I should have the query. So I have it here now. Of the table. Let's see. So it has added these values. So let's check. Okay, see. So now let's try to extract. Let's view what we just added. Let's say select just everything from this particular table from new. So let me run this query. So you can see I have my table. So we just created a new database using SQLite, and it is very easy. You don't need to install any extra file for the extension to work, unlike the Postgres, MSQL, MySQL, Microsoft SQL. You need to have installed the Microsoft server before you can use the extension on VS Code. But here you can just, the SQLite is a lightweight SQL that you can just easily use to practice your querying. So that is that. We can see we've just look at these are our queries. You get to see your queries here. The last query we did, select everything from this. So if you want to add another table to this database, you can easily add it too. create another table, having a lot of tables, you can have it. And the beauty of it is it's actually saving to your directory, and you can easily, if you're connected to your GitHub account on your VS Code, you can easily publish it, send your query, keep your query on your remote account on the remote server, which is the GitHub. You can easily commit this query directly to your GitHub. You don't need to be writing some code somewhere, extracting. So you can actually do most of all your works or your data science activity in just one place. So I think it is very cool. So you can try it out. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe and like. Thank you.